Hello, Merfam. Hello. Thank you so much. There we go. Thank you so much for everyone who's already joined. I see we have Bobby the Mertenders here, as well as Greek Mermaid Sophia, and I believe it's pronounced Etzalini. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming today to my first ever live stream. A couple of things I kind of want to go over with you guys before we get too into this stream. First thing being that I originally intended to do this live stream in my filming quarter in the back of my house where I usually do my filming, but it turns out on YouTube you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can live stream on your phone. So I didn't know that. So last minute we had to change over to this setup. So there is a little bit of car noise you're gonna hear. I am really close to a street that's quite busy. It's 3 o'clock on a Friday, so we may hear some loud noises, so I apologize. I'm hoping that the audio we have in the background playing kind of helps mute some of that out for you all. Shalom, Minnesota Mermaid, it's good to see you. So okay, so why am I doing a live stream? Well, someone, and I meant to look up who it was before we started, but I didn't, suggested at one point that I should do one, and I have a lot of updates that I've been waiting to share with you all for quite some time, but I just haven't had the opportunity to do it. So last week I actually was going to do just a video and then post that, but because someone had suggested a live stream and I'd never done it before, I figured, why not try it? So that's why we're here today, to go ahead and do that. So we're going to talk a little bit about some fun updates I have. If you guys have any questions at any point, I can see the chat over here. There is a bit of a delay, so please know we timed it the other day, and at the other day it was about 40 seconds of a delay, but you know, internet's different day by day, so it might be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter today, but know that if you ask a question and I don't see it right away, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that I can't see it right away. So that's that. So we're just going to talk a little bit about things that are going on with me, some updates to my channel, and things that are going to be happening, as well as coincidentally I have 2 mermaid themed packages that arrived. One arrived on Monday and then one wasn't. We'll talk a little bit more about it, but one arrived today, actually. So we're going to go ahead and unbox those while we're here, so you guys can ask some more questions and kind of drag this out a little bit and just kind of have a fun time. So again, please feel free, if you're there in the chat, to go ahead and comment and just check in, because I would love to hear from you all. So starting it off, what has been going on? So I keep hinting on my Instagram, and I think I hinted in last week's video as well, that there were going to be some new updates happening. So this last year has been trying for a lot of people, myself included, and I really kind of got a chance to reevaluate how I wanted to move forward in my YouTube and what I really wanted to do. And one thing I realized is that where I was at with my human job, it wasn't really possible for me to continue creating content at a level that I want to and continue doing the job in the way that I am. So I didn't quit my job. I'm still working, but I did reduce my hours at work. And so it's 3 o'clock on a Friday. Normally I would be working, but I did get it reduced. So I am no longer working on Fridays. So those are days that I'm going to dedicate solely to Mermaid Minnow, YouTube, and other stuff as well, which we'll talk a little bit about too. I made this choice because even though I work, you know, your typical 9 to 5, actually I work 8 to 4, but I work typical 8-hour days. The type of job that I work, I don't want to talk too much about it, but it is a high crisis job. And so a lot of times I have a day at work, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. If you were like in retail or fast food, or, you know, those are ones coming to my mind, but a lot of jobs have similar things like this, where you have days that are so incredibly busy that you just can't function. You get home and you just plop into the couch. And unfortunately, because of how high crisis my job is, I work in social work. So because of that, most of my days are like that. So what that ends up doing is it really takes away from the time where I get to express my creative self and do my YouTube channel. So what you know, what I was thinking is like, I really want to continue doing this. And the best way that I can is by taking this time for myself. So taking that extra day. So yeah, so that's just a cute little life update. Nothing too crazy out there, but something really fun that I have been working on as well, and I would love to share with you guys, is I have been working on a new project, I guess, a new platform to share content with you all. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over here. Oh, that's epidemic sound, but switch on over here to Patreon. So I started my very own Patreon Merfam. So I'm really excited. I really felt like there's more that I want to do with my channel and with you all. And what better way than to start up a Patreon and allow for you all to get some extra content outside of my regularly scheduled YouTube videos. So I'm just going to quickly go over some of the tiers we have here and some of the things that I'll be providing through this channel, or sorry, through this platform. So the first one being is that we have our Mer friends here. This is $1 a month, and it's just for people who are friends of the channel. You'll get access to, you know, some posts, but it's nothing like exclusive really. It's just, hey, I want to support your channel. I really enjoy you, but I don't really care about benefits. That might be a good spot for you. We have the $5 one, which is next, and that is our Mer cousins. So as you can see, these are all sort of family themed. And that one, you can get Patreon only voting power, so you get a chance to kind of express what you would like to see. I do have my my series called What the Shell that hasn't had any new videos. There's one coming out, I promise. I haven't filmed it, but I have the stuff I need for it. But that's something that I would love to have more input on what you guys would like to see. So that really gives you a chance to start doing those things. And then there also is going to be a monthly blooper reel that anyone in the $5 or above, any of these, just real quick, any of these benefits, if you pay, if it's a $5 tier, the $10 tier then gets the same things in the $5 tier and the $1 tier. So the higher you go, the more stuff that you get. So it's not just exclusive to that specific tier, it's, you know, $5 and above. So these monthly blooper reels, I've shared a little bit of some of my crazy wacky content, and I can remember on my Instagram me hitting Fluke Slap with we have the orca tail here with the orca tails monofin. So things like that are really common and they don't actually see the light of day. So you guys will get to see every month all of my videos, the bloopers that come along with them. And let me tell you, there are some ridiculous things. I personally, like, my mouth processes slower than my mind. So the amount of weird things I say, it really is kind of crazy. So that's going to be an option for you guys in the $5 tier. And then what's going to be exclusive to the $10 tier and above is you also will get options to monthly YouTube lives. So just like we have here, I really want to create kind of a community on this family, you know, family Patreon page that we have. And so, you know, they might be conversations. I've also dabbled with the idea of doing like family game nights, which I think would be really fun. I don't know if anyone's played Jackbox games, but I thought that would be a really fun thing we could play on YouTube, or there's other ways we can do it over Zoom or Discord or whatever, you know, there's tons of ways. So we would have that option as well of these monthly lives where we can hang out, get to just be part of the family and just do stuff together. And then the very last tier that we have is my VIP Merfam members. And in my VIP group, these are the people who really help me be able to make more content. So if there are specific things that you want in terms of reviews and stuff like that, VIP Merfams are the ones that make it possible. So that way I can purchase more tail skins and things that you might want to see from a plus side mermaid's perspective. So specifically what you get extra in this is two different things. I don't know, you can't see my hands. Two different things. And that is, you will get your name in my YouTube credits. I personally really like being in people's credits. Like, yes, I support this person and I help them make their stuff. So I wanted to throw that in there. Nobody's name's in my credits right now. I haven't done that because I haven't had a Patreon page, but you will get a chance to do that. And then you will also get a personalized thank you letter and some goodies. And that kind of brings me to my next point, but we'll get to that. So This one's going to be a little bit more. I haven't decided the goodies part. There's going to be a little bit more. I think it talks about right now. It's going to be after your first month of support, you will receive two exclusive goodies. And then after that, as new goodies come out, it's highly likely that you'll get more of those, but I'm still in the formative phases for those things, and so we'll kind of see how that all goes. But you definitely will have some things coming. So why don't we go ahead and kind of talk a little bit about the wonderful things that I have been working on outside of Patreon, and that is I have made two, and if anyone's in Courtney Mermaid's Patreon pod, you have seen a sneak peek of one of these things, but I've made two sticker concepts that I'm excited to share with you all. So I'm going to be introducing very shortly some merch to the channel, so if you guys really enjoy and want to support me or just want mermaid themed things, like that's something that's going to be available to you. So there's two that I have currently printed. These were tests. I was going to try doing this myself at first, and we'll show you what happened, but the test didn't come back the way that I really wanted it to, so that's not going to be the final product. So what you're seeing right now is not the final product. I will indeed be working on, sorry, one second. Oh, it sounds like I'm echoing. I'm not sure why that's happening. Let me try to, yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Let's see. Does this make it better? I don't know. If it continues to be a problem, let me know. But thank you for letting me know. Hopefully we can figure out what that is, because shouldn't be able to hear myself. I don't have anything else open. So when you guys hear this, if you can let me know if this fixed it or not, that'd be awesome. So I'm just going to kind of keep going for now, but like I said, I got two new merch things, and hold on. I have my Mertender Bobby's here, and it was after I switched back. He's helping me. So are you saying that, let's see. Let's go here, and let's go back to the Patreon page, and let's see if this fixes the problem. I don't know if it's that specific thing, but let's see what he just said something else. It's still doubling. I don't know. We're going to try and fix it. Sorry, everyone. Thanks for being patient with me. Change back. Let's see. Let me try muting this too. What's so weird about that is I genuinely don't have like my YouTube live open anywhere else, so I don't know why it did that. It just decided that my internet wasn't going to cooperate with me. So again, hopefully this helps. But let me show you the stickers while I wait for you guys to kind of chime in and see if this is any better. Oh, Mertender Bobby says it's not doubling now. So I don't know when that happened, but hopefully it's still not doubling. So again, sorry. Thank you for everyone for being so patient. But okay, so the new stickers that I have coming out. So this is the first one. So this is the very classic me pose. So they're actually in this right here. You can see me posing here. And it says, it makes me quieter when I'm showing my browser. That is so weird. It was only doubling when I went back to full screen. That is so weird. Okay, well, I'll turn myself up a little bit so you guys can hear me a little better. I apologize again. We're stuck here forever now then, I guess. That's fine. So like I was saying here, we have the classic me pose. It's sort of like a minimalistic style. So I did mention I did test one. Sorry, there's dog hair on that. But I did test one. So I don't know if you guys can see this one, but you can see that we have like some smudging here. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera. It's not really focusing. There we go, a little bit. There's some smudging here where the darker lines are, and then it's worked. And, you know, I feel like mermaids themselves should have, you know, stickers that are waterproof. So I didn't want to have products that weren't going to be waterproof. So that's why this is not going to be the final product. But then the other sticker design that I have is a mermaid tail here that says Merfam on it. We can orient it. Here we go. There we go. So it's kind of faint here, but it's a lot more, there's sort of like a shadow on it. That's a little bit better. And you can see it has a little heart as well. So these are the 2 stickers that I have so far. There are 2 other designs that I have in mind and have not had the chance to draw, but there's going to be more things coming out. I'm going to start off with stickers at first, and then I'm going to move into more merch. So if there are things that you would like, if you're watching this in playback or if you're watching it now, you can go ahead and comment and let me know, like, would you want t-shirts, face masks, like, masks, not like beauty masks. Although that would be cool. I don't think that's a thing. Or beanies or whatever you guys would like, water bottles, just let me know. And I can definitely look into that. Seeing that, yeah, you said Finnesoda said, yeah, I got myself a new Yeti mic and that's been fun to figure out. Yes, this is actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because this is actually a new mic for me as well. My Mertender got me this for my birthday, I think. And so, yeah, so this is actually the first time that I have used this live too. So there you go. So yeah, so those are the 2 new merch things that we have coming out, but there's going to be so much more stuff coming out soon. So I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to try switching back, and if it starts echoing again, let me know. Or actually, you know what? I don't have to do that. I'm going to try and make myself big. So I'm suddenly going to be big on your screen. Or you might have seen me scale up. I don't know. I haven't done this myself, but I'm big now. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into these couple of unboxings that I have so you guys can see some of the fun mermaid mail that I got. So starting off, we're going to start with this ominous looking black package. Yes, I always tape over my my address and tracking just for my safety, but that's what the tape's always there for. So this package is the one that showed up today. So really funny thing about this package is it is actually from Florida, and I ordered it, I think it, well, I don't know when I ordered it, but it shipped, I think, last Friday. So usually within a week is good, but it was supposed to be here on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday comes and goes, and the other package was on my, oh, great. I'm glad to see that there's no voice doubling. I'm glad we worked it out. It's all good. But what I was saying is that the other package that I'm going to look at here was on my doorstep. So I looked at my tracking, and my package here went on a vacation to Hawaii without me. So I'm a little jealous, but it's had a taste of the island air, I guess you can say. And now it's made its way to me in the little old corner of the other opposite end of the states in Washington. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this so you guys can see. This is from an artist on she's on Instagram but has her own shop. She runs it through Etsy but also her website, and her name is Haley, Creations by Haley, I think it is. So we have one thing that I purchased, but it seems like there's some little goodies in here too. So we'll go ahead and look at all of that. So I'm just going to toss that on the ground. And in this little pouch here, we have a couple of different things. We have a little sticker here, Creations by Haley. So she makes a lot of wonderful things. Recently, she came out with a whole bunch of Coraline themed things. These beautiful button eyes, button like necklaces, tons of really cute things. But I'm really excited to show you what I got because I've been looking at it for a while. She's had this in store for quite some time, and I just haven't purchased it, and then it went away for a bit, but when she did her most recent release, it came back out again. So, oh, it's got a nice little note. It says on here, thank you, and it has my name. And then you have her website here, Creations by Haley, and it's even got a nice little QR code. What do you call those? We don't use those very much anymore, but those are really cute. So just opening up, it came in a little circle like box here. So, oops, I hit my space bar. I hope that didn't do anything. And it's a little thing, which I love. I am a small jewelry person. I'm wearing a big one now. This is from Ripple's Relics here. And I use it in my Mersona, but on my day-to-day, I like smaller jewelry. And what we have is we have Ariel's voice. So when Ursula, so both of these things, surprise, are Little Mermaid themed. So when Ursula takes Ariel's voice, she puts it here in the shell. And Vanessa, when she comes and puts Eric under a trance, has this little shell here. The really cool thing about this is that it actually is glow in the dark. So you can't really see because it's bright as all get out. But this UV light you can put on it and then it'll help it glow in the dark. So cute little thing. I highly recommend that you guys go check out Creations by Haley. I posted another thing from her back in October. I did I remember exactly what it was now. I did a video where I talked about like different mermaid themed Halloween decorations, and I used she was making Poor Unfortunate Soul statues at the time, and I used that in my video. So this is really cute. I really like how adjustable it has the adjustments back here as like little strings. So that's really cool. So that's the first thing. And the second thing I am really excited for, and this I did not expect to come. Thank you, Bobby. I think it's cute too. This I did not expect to come for, actually, just as a heads up, Bobby's my mertender. I do not think I told him what it looked like. I told him I purchased it, but I don't think I ever showed it to him. So I think this is his first time seeing it. So he can comment in and tell us if it is. But the other thing I purchased back in February, and this particular package has transferred a lot of hands here. What it is a... Oh, hi, Courtney. Hello. Sorry, I just saw your message. But what it is something from GalaxyCon. So this is a convention that was over, not pointing in the right spot, that was over, it says here Florida, but it was actually over in, I think, North Carolina. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But when I got this, I saw this, I was like, immediately I had to have it. It's definitely a collector's piece. It says fragile for a reason. And so I think there was a mermaid in Mermaid Mania or one of those Facebook groups who posted it. And I was so friggin' excited when I saw it. So I just had to purchase something. So I'm going to go ahead and very carefully open this, because I would be so upset with myself if I cut this, like so upset. So let's see here. Sorry, it's just gonna be me quiet. That's why I wanted the music to work, but it's all right. We roll with the flow here. Swim with the tide, I guess you could say. I'd say roll tide, but that's a sports team, so I'm not going to say. So if anyone likes that sports team, roll tide. And I don't sports, sorry. All right. Okay, so it's packaged very delicately in here. Nope. We're going to cut down the side too now, just to be so careful. Maybe. I'm gonna rip it. Careful out the window. No, there's cardboard protecting it. So I'm just going to take that out. All right. So more cardboard. Okay. So I'm so excited because I forgot which print I chose, but we have here an autographed, it's shiny, sorry about the sun, but an autographed photo, a still from The Little Mermaid. So we have on this side, we have Jodie Benson, who plays Ariel, and then Christopher, I forget his last name, is it Burns? Someone wants to go ahead and comment down below his last name. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, it says it on the back? Oh, Christopher Daniel. Wow, I can't read. To my defense, it's kind of sloppy. Who's Prince Eric. So just a fun little, thing. I am planning on reorganizing my Mer grotto. That's the word I'm looking for. My Mer grotto, my filming corner, all that stuff. But there's a hamster in the way. But once all of that happens, I do plan on adding those in. So I'm so excited to see that. And that's all I really have for unboxing and stuff. So I'm just going to kind of check in with you guys and see what you guys have been posting. So I said hello to Courtney already. I did not show Bobby the necklace, which is awesome. So yay, Bobby, for seeing it now. What you missed, there's some updates at the beginning. I talked a little bit about my new, hold on. we're gonna move me down. My new Patreon page, right here. So there's some different levels here. So I didn't talk about the actual name of it. I clicked on the wrong thing there. It's patreon.com/mermaidminnow. So if you want to check it out with all the different tiers, that's where you can find me. Let's see what else we've got here. Yep, Roll Tide is Alabama. Thank you, Bobby, for that. I knew that you would know. I'm glad. The audio is good? Great. That's good. I hope Haley drops the button necklaces and chocolate beetles again. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I'm serious, you guys. You really need to look at creations by Haley because they are so beautiful. Like, the amount of time she takes and the energy she spends on these things is ridiculous. And I don't know if it's her YouTube. I know on her Instagram she posted, I don't know if she put it on YouTube, but she posted a tutorial on how to make the other mother's like spider hand that she made. So something you should definitely check out if you want to do yourself. It's so beautiful. Thank you. I think so too. And Bobby thinks it's even cooler than he thought. No worries that you're late, Courtney. No worries at all. And thank you so much for the congratulations on my Patreon. Yeah, this is something that I've been fiddling with for quite some time. I think I started working on it about a month ago. And was kind of like in the developing phases of trying to figure out like what all I wanted to do. Oh, and thank you for my most recent pledge. You know who you are. I don't know if you want me to say it on stream here, but I just got a notification on my phone that you pledged. So thank you so much for that. I'm really excited to share some content with you guys soon. And then one thing I actually have pulled up here on this page as well that I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about, but why not? I did also create a web page, and in that web page is a little sneaky, cheeky peeky at my new logo that's going to be showing up in my new YouTube videos as well. So that's something fun. It's really small here, but I promise you it's bigger in other places. But on this not Facebook, this is a website. On this website, there are going to be some different things. Right now, it's just kind of about me and then my social medias with information on how to get to my Patreon. So if it's easier for you, you can also just go to mermaidminnow.com and find my Patreon there. You also have links to my YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So I actually posted my first Facebook post today. So if you follow me on Facebook, it was literally for a brag of this live stream. But finally I posted something. I've actually had that Facebook page for almost a year, and that would be my first post on it. So I apologize for my Facebook people. I originally was going to do behind the scene content there, but like I was saying earlier with my job, things just didn't pan out and I really had to focus on two things. But I'm excited to be able to expand to so many more things and really, have a good time with you all. So thank you all so much for always being here for me. And, I really appreciate every time I get a DM on Instagram, asking a question or just telling me how much you appreciate my videos. Like, all of that means so much to me. So thank you guys so much, because without you guys commenting and telling me these things, I really wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't think I was capable of doing it. So thank you guys a lot. But I do plan on putting on this website as well my merch once that all gets ironed out. So be keeping that in your minds, but I will announce it when it actually happens. So I see there's a couple more things in the chat. A month sounds right. I don't remember what that was in reference to, but I believe you. I didn't know it happened so fast. Thank you. So it's finished on a mermaid, so thank you for go ahead and pledging already. Yeah, I didn't know either. I mean, this is my first time, so. You got me with the Jack and the, Jackbox in the video games. Yes, I'm serious. Like, totally really want to do sort of like family game night. I think that would be so cute. And I love playing games myself. Mermaiding and video games are like my distractions. So would totally love to do that with you guys. Looks beautiful. Thank you so much. And then Bobby said we love Quiplash and other Jackbox games. Yes, Quiplash is tons of fun. Fibbage is one that me and my family play a lot too around the holidays. So really love that. Finnesota Mermaid also says that Quiplash is great. You really love the murder quiz one. Yeah, I think it's actually called Murder Hotel, or maybe it's Murder Quiz. I don't know. I don't remember. But that one actually makes my anxiety go crazy because of the heartbeat sound. It increases my heart rate. So we definitely can play it, but I'm not... It's a little anxiety provoking for me. So we'll definitely have to figure out the best way to do it. YouTube Live is probably not the best option since there is such a delay and you guys would end up getting Jackbox, like all the answers and stuff well after. But yeah, so if there's any questions that anyone else has, I am going to be kind of ending the stream here in just a little bit. So if there's any other questions that you guys have, please go ahead and drop them real quick. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to, put those in while I chat about something. I don't know. I guess I do have some other updates. This year, I did post last week, and wait, was last week the unboxing? I think so. Of a Fin Fun Tail. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. It's, it's a Fin Fun Tail, which that sounds bad. That's not what I want to say. It's a really cool Fin Fun Tail, but I am really excited to start making content in that. It's getting to be beautiful weather here. It was in the 70s once here, so that means we can start swimming outside, which is where I really love to swim and film. Right now, with restrictions, we are really limited on like how angles are, so that's why a lot of my swimming videos have been from behind or in front because we can only use one lane. So it's been great. I'm not complaining, but that's why it kind of looks a little wonky. We won't use sound on our end for that one. Oh yeah, for the murder mystery game. Yep. Another thing too is, so I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. I said two. I do have one other mermaid tale coming. And if my family's in here lurking, which one of them might be, I know. First off, my money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But, yes, I do have one other mermaid tale coming. I ordered it in January, and it's supposed to get here at the latest in August. So if you know anything about wait times, you'll probably figure out who that's from. And then I also have one other mermaid tale I want to get, but I don't know if that's going to happen this year or next year because one, the tail maker's not actually making tails right now, and two, I don't know, with finances and things, I just don't know if we're going to swing it this year or next year. So anyway, that's okay. But really after that, I'm planning on throttling it back. I actually have, and it's not hanging up here because I store the Luna in it, but I have my dream mermaid tail, fabric tail from Courtney Mermaid. So if you haven't seen that, my clever girl, I do have a couple of swims in it at this point. Let's see what else you guys have said. So, Finnesona Mermaid says, my non-mer friend group uses Discord to do Jackbox. Okay. And the host shares their screen. Okay, great. So that's probably going to work pretty well. And yes, we do need to play Among Us for sure. So that'll be a lot of fun. And you don't use sound either. The heartbeat is too much for my anxiety too. Well, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one because my Mertender's family, Bobby, his family loves to play Jackbox games around Thanksgiving, and that's one that they love, and I can't play that one. Yep, Bobby's right. Among Us is fun, but I do hate being imposter. I get a lot of anxiety, and I don't know what to do, so I just like doing tasks. And Finnesona Mermaid's a terrible liar. Me too, so don't worry about it. Honesty is one of my core values. So, hey. And Courtney says, yes. So, yeah. I think that was, I don't know if that was in reference to my tail or not, but hey, that's awesome. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to kind of wind it down now. So thank you all for coming. For those of you who interacted, for those of you who are just lurking, I appreciate all of you. I totally get the lurk. I never interact on these things. So I totally appreciate every single one of you guys. So with all of that, my voice is starting to go because I haven't talked this long in such a stream in such a long time.